Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to English Broadcast Studio. I'm James, and today we're going to talk about a very important topic, mental health.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lily. Yes, mental health is a topic that matters to every person, no matter where they live or what they do. James, let's begin by asking the big question. What is mental health?
Great place to start. Mental health refers to our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also determines how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices.
Exactly. Many people think mental health only means not having a mental illness, but it's much more than that, right?
Absolutely. Mental health is about having the ability to enjoy life, to be resilient in the face of stress, and to connect meaningfully with others. You might not be diagnosed with depression or anxiety, but if you feel tired all the time, avoid friends, or can't focus, your mental health might need care.
That's so true. Sometimes we think being strong means ignoring our feelings, but it's actually healthy to talk about them and ask for help.
Yes, and let's make this clear. Mental health is just as important as physical health. You wouldn't ignore a broken arm. You shouldn't ignore a broken heart either.
I love that comparison. Now, James, let's talk about some common signs of poor mental health. What should someone look out for?
Good idea. Here are a few common signs. Feeling sad or down for more than a few days, difficulty sleeping or sleeping too much, withdrawing from people or activities, feeling tired all the time, changes in appetite, feeling angry, confused, worried, or afraid often, difficulty concentrating or making decisions.
Those are really important to notice. And what about anxiety? A lot of people talk about it these days.
Yes, anxiety is very common. It's normal to feel nervous before a test or job interview, but if someone feels anxious all the time, even when there's no real danger, it could be an anxiety disorder.
Can anxiety affect the body too?
Definitely. People may feel their heart beating fast, breathing quickly, sweating, or having stomach aches. These are physical signs of stress.
Wow. Mental health and physical health are so connected.
They really are. And the good news is, mental health can be improved. We can all take steps to feel better and stay balanced.
Let's share some of those steps. What are some simple things people can do to support their mental health?
Sure, here are some easy practices. Get regular exercise, even a short walk helps. Eat healthy foods. Your brain needs good fuel. Sleep enough. Aim for 7 to 9 hours a night. Talk to someone, a friend, family member, or counselor. Practice mindfulness. Take a few minutes to breathe and relax.
Those are great tips. I'd add one more. Limit social media use. Sometimes comparing our lives with others online can make us feel worse.
That's a very good point, Lily. Taking breaks from the screen helps us connect with the real world and be present.
James, I know some people feel shy or scared to ask for help. What would you say to them?
I'd say you are not alone. Many people struggle, and asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Talking to a professional, like a therapist or counselor, can really help.
Yes, just like we go to a doctor for a cold, we can go to a therapist for our feelings.
Exactly. And mental health support is for everyone, not just those with big problems. Even small worries matter.
That's such a comforting message. Now, let's talk about mental health and young people. Do you think teenagers have more mental health challenges today?
In many ways, yes. Teenagers face a lot of pressure from school, parents, social media, and even from themselves. Many feel anxious about their future or body image.
I agree. That's why schools should teach more about emotions and mental health. It's just as important as math or science.
I couldn't agree more. Helping students understand how to manage their feelings is powerful.
James, earlier you mentioned school pressure and social media stress. That's very real. But what about at work? Do adults also face mental health challenges?
Absolutely. Many adults feel stress from deadlines, long hours, job insecurity, and even office politics. And sometimes people keep working even when they're exhausted. We call that burnout.
Burnout. I've heard that word a lot. What exactly does it mean?
Burnout is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by too much stress for too long. People with burnout often feel tired, hopeless, and unmotivated, even when doing tasks they used to enjoy.
That sounds serious. What should someone do if they think they have burnout?
The first step is to pause and rest. Taking a break, getting proper sleep, and talking to a manager or a therapist can really help. Also, setting boundaries at work is important.
Setting boundaries, like saying no when we need to?
Exactly. It's okay to say no when you need to protect your energy. We all have limits. Respecting those limits is part of taking care of your mental health.
That's very helpful advice. Now, James, let's shift to something positive. Can we talk about mental wellness? Not just avoiding illness, but really feeling well?
Great idea, Lily. Mental wellness means feeling balanced, connected, and able to enjoy life. You don't need to be happy all the time, but you feel in control of your emotions, have healthy relationships, and can cope with challenges.
So it's like having a strong mental immune system?
Yes, that's a wonderful way to describe it. When you take care of your mental wellness, small problems don't knock you down so easily. You become more resilient.
And resilience means bouncing back, right?
Exactly. Life has ups and downs. Resilience helps us deal with tough times and grow stronger.
Let's talk about a few ways to build resilience. What do you suggest?
Here are a few things. Connect with people. Don't isolate yourself. Stay physically active. It boosts your mood. Learn new skills. This gives confidence. Be kind to yourself. Avoid negative self-talk. Keep a routine. Structure gives stability.
I really like that last one. Having a routine helps the day feel more organized and less stressful.
Yes, even small things like making your bed or taking a morning walk can make you feel more in control.
James, what about gratitude? I've heard that keeping a gratitude journal helps mental health.
Great point, Lily. Gratitude is powerful. When we focus on what we're thankful for, our brain starts to notice the good things more often. It's a great way to reduce anxiety and feel more positive.
So just writing down 3 good things each day can make a difference.
Yes, exactly. It could be simple things like, I had a nice cup of tea, or my friend sent a kind message. These small joys matter.
I love that. Now, let's address a sensitive topic. Mental illness. What should we say to people who are struggling with depression or other conditions?
We should say, I'm here for you. You're not alone. There is help available. The most important thing is to listen without judgment.
That's beautiful. Many people are afraid to talk because they think others won't understand.
Yes, and that's where empathy comes in. Even if we don't fully understand, we can still be kind, patient, and supportive.
Are there different types of mental illnesses?
Yes, there are several types. Some common ones include depression, feeling very sad, hopeless, and tired for long periods, anxiety disorders, constant worry or fear even when there's no danger, bipolar disorder, extreme mood swings from very high to very low, depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, stress after a scary or painful event, obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, unwanted thoughts and repeated actions.
Thank you for explaining those clearly. And what about treatment?
Treatment depends on the person and the condition. Some people feel better with therapy, others with medicine, and often it's a mix of both. Support from family and friends is also very important.
That's good to know. And therapy isn't just lying on a couch talking about your childhood, right?
No, not always. Therapy can include talk therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, or even group sessions. It's about finding what works for you.
James, I have a personal question. Have you ever felt mentally unwell?
Thanks for asking, Lily. Yes, I've had moments of anxiety, especially during big life changes. But I talked to someone, practiced mindfulness, and slowly felt better. It's okay to not be okay sometimes.
That's really brave. I've also had hard days, especially during the pandemic, but talking to friends helped a lot.
Yes, the pandemic was hard for everyone. Isolation, fear, and uncertainty affected our mental health deeply.
Let's remember, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to rest. It's okay to take care of ourselves.
That's the heart of today's message.
James, I'm so glad we're talking about this. Mental health is something many people still don't feel comfortable discussing.
I agree. There's still a lot of stigma, which means people feel ashamed or embarrassed about mental health struggles.
But mental health is part of being human, right? Just like catching a cold, it's normal to go through emotional pain.
Exactly. And that's why education is so important. The more we talk about it, the more we help to break the stigma.
James, could we share some real-life stories? Sometimes personal examples help people connect more.
Yes, definitely. I remember reading about a woman named Sarah, who was a university student. She started feeling very anxious before exams. At first, she thought it was just nerves. But soon, she couldn't sleep, lost her appetite, and avoided her friends.
That sounds serious.
It was, but luckily, Sarah spoke to a school counselor. She learned breathing techniques, got help with time management, and slowly began to feel better. Now she speaks to other students about anxiety and encourages them to ask for help early.
That's so inspiring. I know a story too about Rafiq, a father who lost his job during the pandemic. He became very sad, stopped playing with his children, and started drinking. His wife noticed and encouraged him to visit a therapist. Over time, he learned to manage his feelings and found a new job.
That's a powerful example, Lily. These stories show that recovery is possible.
Yes, and that no one should suffer alone.
Another important point, mental health is global. Whether you live in a city or a village, whether you're rich or poor, mental health matters everywhere.
That's true. But in some places, mental health services are still very limited.
Yes, and that's where community support becomes essential. Even if professional help is not always available, listening, caring, and talking openly can make a big difference.
Let's give our listeners a short list of what they can do, starting today, to care for their mental health. Ready?
Let's do it. Here are 10 things you can do today to support your mental wellness. Take a deep breath right now. Inhale, exhale. Drink water. Staying hydrated helps your brain. Stretch your body. Move around a little. Say something kind to yourself. You are doing your best. Call or message a friend. Connection is healing. Write down one thing you're grateful for. Turn off notifications for 1 hour. Get some fresh air. Nature is medicine. Listen to your favorite song and enjoy the moment. Rest without guilt. Rest is not laziness, it's recovery.
I love that list. And remember, these small actions, done every day, build long-term mental strength.
Absolutely. Mental fitness is like physical fitness. The more you practice, the stronger you become.
James, we should also talk about children's mental health. Parents and teachers play a big role, don't they?
Yes. Children watch adults closely. If we show them how to express emotions in healthy ways, they learn to do the same. Listening without judging, encouraging creativity, and spending quality time really help.
And using kind words, even when a child is upset, teaches them emotional safety.
Exactly. Teaching kids that feelings are okay is the first step to lifelong mental wellness.
Before we wrap up, James, I have one more question. What should someone do if they're feeling hopeless and don't know where to turn?
That's a very important question. If someone feels hopeless, they should talk to a trusted person, friend, teacher, family member, Reach out to a mental health helpline or support center. Avoid isolation. Go outside. Be around people. Know that feelings change. What feels heavy today may feel lighter tomorrow.
And remember, you matter. Your life matters. Your story is not over.
Beautifully said, Lily. You are never alone, even if it feels that way sometimes.
Now, let's end this episode with some positive affirmations for our listeners. Are you ready, James?
I'm ready. Let's say them slowly so our audience can repeat after us. I am enough. I deserve peace and happiness. I trust myself. I am doing my best, and that is enough. My feelings are valid. I believe in my strength. I am not alone.
If you repeated those with us, we hope you feel just a little better. You've taken a step toward better mental health today.
That's right. Every small step matters. And if you found today's session helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to English Broadcast Studio.
We'll be back soon with another English listening and speaking practice conversation. Until then, take care of your mind, body, and soul.
Goodbye, everyone. And remember, mental health is health. Be kind to yourself and others.
Bye for now.